What's up, everyone? I hope that you are having a fantastic night. I'm excited to be here with you. Welcome to the Profit Power Hour. Let me go ahead and get my camera on. Everyone should be able to see me now. So just go ahead and type in a 1 in the box if you could see me so my team can just ensure that everything is working. You should see my screen, you should see my camera, you should hear my voice. And tonight we have a pretty cool training I've put together for you. As you know, Black Friday is coming up November 25th, so we're like 10 days away from Black Friday, and I'm going to be doing a special training next week going over our email marketing promotions. But before I dive into all of that, um, everybody's piling in the room per usual. If you're here, I'm glad that you're here. Sometimes these webinars fill up and people miss out, and it's always like when you join something live, you tend to pay closer attention and consume at an accelerated rate. When you go back and watch replays, oftentimes you don't watch them soon enough, so you miss out on information, especially if it's time sensitive, or you just simply forget, right? You're not focused as much typically on a replay because you can pause and you have that freedom to pause and whatnot. When it's live, everybody's kind of dialed in. So if you're live, thank you for being here. Um, On the screen here, we have our welcome screen. If you have not yet started your Shopify store, go ahead to profitph.com/Shopify. Check out the free trial promotion that they are running, and start your store. You still have time. You can literally start a store tonight, have products on it ready to sell tonight. You can have payments set up with Shopify ready to accept orders and pay out to your bank account when you and if you generate orders successfully before you go to sleep. So there is still time, and you could still get a couple of really hot products on there, which we're going to talk about tonight as some of the hot products we're going to re-review. At the bottom are some of my favorite vendors, dropship companies that we work with: Pillow Profits, Shine On, Zendrop, and CJ Dropshipping. So these are all links on the screen that are my partner links with those companies that will tag you to me and give you some additional special benefits, goodies, gifts, and whatnot. So definitely use those links that are in blue, like amsecretlink.com/profits, profitph.com/shine, so on and so forth. Okay, so I had a birthday yesterday, and I want to thank you all for the birthday wishes in the Facebook group, in my Instagram DMs, to my Snapchat. Some of you DM'd me on TikTok. I got DMs from everywhere, so I want to thank you. I turned 38 years old yesterday. Wow. And it's crazy because I started my e-commerce journey really in about 2013 is about when I think we opened up our first Shopify stores, like 2012, 2013. It was not drop shipping. We had inventory. A whole bedroom was full of purses and jewelry and all sorts of stuff. And my mom and my sister and my wife were all like, printing out labels and shipping stuff out. So like I've been doing this for a long time. That would be at least what 9 years, coming up on a decade. So it's incredible. And what's incredible about that is that just shows what a long-term business model online marketing and online entrepreneurship is. A lot of people that start Shopify stores or online businesses, they they think, oh, well, this is going to be, quick money. It's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. And that's just simply, not always the truth, because if you stay educated, you stay motivated, you stay focused, right? And you always take action, you can run a long-term sustainable business online. And sure, you're going to pivot. Sure, you're going to change some things. Like we do drop shipping now. We don't have inventory, obviously. You know, we went from Teespring just selling t-shirts to Shopify selling dog collars to selling yoga pants, to selling gadgets and all sorts of stuff. And you know, yesterday when I turned 38 years old, and by the way, for those of you saying happy birthday in the chat box, I appreciate that. Um, I just reflected back on how amazing, you know, this journey has been, and how grateful I am to have so many of you here with me, along for the ride, along for the journey, and how much progress so many of you have made from never having a business online or never having your own business at all to having a business to generating your first sale, and beyond. And it's truly incredible to for me launching, you know, probably the top course on the planet for drop shipping, to having that get endorsed and certified by Shopify, to becoming a certified commerce coach on the Shopify platform, having my training inside of the Shopify dash when people log in. It's just, it's incredible. And when I started all of this, and you know, when I started my business online, I was in the same seat that many of you are in. As a matter of fact, I had just shut down my entire affiliate marketing business, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Like I wasn't generating, you know, really any more income for a time. And this was probably back 2012, 2013. And I was trying to figure out, oh God, what am I going to do? I'm used to making all of this money, and now like I've shut down this affiliate business, and we won't talk about why I did that tonight, but I have many stories of why I decided to shut it down as my choice. And I forced myself into a pivot, into a change. And you know, I think about that, and all the way fast forward to today at 38 years old, and I know that it's possible for people to do big things because I wasn't someone that was thought of to do big things. I wasn't someone that many people believed in. I wasn't someone that was super intelligent, super, you know, savvy with business. And really, what it boils down to is just finding one single product that could change everything. All right, so as we go into tonight's training, I just want to convey to you that it's not about having a gazillion successful products in your Shopify store, especially right now during the holiday season, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas holidays, New Year sales. One product can create the exact wave that you can coast off of, and change your life, right? One product, one ad, one Shopify store can change everything. That's really incredible. It really is. So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to look at products, and in hopes that I can help you discover, you know, one product that's absolutely crushing it and that could crush it for you potentially, and try to speed up that process. And then next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you our email marketing campaign, our step-by-step strategy for email marketing on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and this can be done. You know, this can be done essentially like in an hour, probably, and fully automated. So on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of your marketing is running itself, and you're really just watching and monitoring. By the way, how many of you like the idea of that? How many of you in here like the idea of being able to set everything up step by step, right? Following my instructions, and then just kind of sit back like this and watch your Shopify dash as traffic comes in. Just say yes, me, whatever. All right, because I don't, my strategy for Black Friday, Cyber Monday has always been pre-programmed, right? I'm not really going crazy on Black Friday doing work. As a matter of fact, on Black Friday, I'm usually just looking at my stats. I'm watching traffic come in. I'm watching orders come in. I'm looking at what people are buying because my emails are going out. My ads are already running, right? So that's what I want to do. And that's what I want to help you, it's what I want to help you set up tonight. So just make sure you have your store. Make sure that you get some of these apps. They're all free other than Pillow Profits. Pillow Profits takes, I think it's 29 bucks a month, but Shine On, Zendrop, CJ Dropshipping, these are free apps that are really and truly amazing companies. CJ Dropshipping just reached out to me last week. They want to collab on something. So I might be able to bring y'all some really cool benefits with CJ Dropshipping in the future as I build a relationship with them. So yeah, it's really exciting stuff, and I'm excited to share it with you. Also, another thing, and we're not going to get into it now because we got a lot to talk about tonight, is speaking of aging. One thing that people will spend a lot of money on is anti-aging. Okay. So after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we might start talking about the anti-aging niche and what are some things that in the e-commerce sphere we can take advantage of for anti-aging. I just had all this blood work done, and I'm not going to get totally into it, but you have a chronological birthday and a chronological age. I'm 38. I was born 38 years ago on November 14th. And you also have a cellular age, okay? So you have your chronological age is typically different than the age of your cells. Your cellular age is different. So I did all this blood work, and I don't know if y'all noticed in the last year, I've gained like 35, 40 pounds of muscle. I'm like insanely different looking than I was a year ago. Year ago, everybody was asking me why I look tired and unhealthy and depressed and yada yada. Not going to get into that. This is about doing e-commerce. But my point is that I invested a lot of money in health stuff and anti-aging stuff, not to get, swole and jacked and all that stuff, but rather to feel better and to be more healthy. I have a kid that's going to be born in like 2 weeks, right? So I'm thinking differently. And you're actually able to measure how much you age, like how quickly you age in a year. So today I went over my results, and I'm only aging 85% every year. So I may have chronologically be a year older, but I only aged 85% cellularly this year. And so as the time ticks, as I'm doing all of these things, I'm actually in essence kind of reversing my age, my cellular age, right? So you can actually tell what your cellular age is. Mine was like when I started like 43 years old cellularly. I was older cellularly than chronologically. Now I am reversing that, and it's pretty incredible. Anyways, but we're going to talk about how we can explore that with e-commerce because people will pay big money for that stuff. How many of you in here would like to explore that niche? And the thing about that niche is it's high ticket, right? It's expensive stuff. It's not little $10 profits, $5 profits. I mean, we're talking about what is it worth to potentially add extra time to your life, right? And be healthier in quality of life. So anyways, that's a story for another day. All right. Now, what I want to do is just quickly tell everybody to jump in the Facebook group. Just tell everybody to hop on this webinar. All right, because we're going to be going over more Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales strategies. And tonight, specifically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some different products. Okay. And, if you go post in the group, hopefully, somebody that needs this will join in and take advantage of it. We got 19,200 members in our Facebook group. If you haven't joined yet, join. Okay, it's awesome. We have an amazing Facebook group. And what I want to do is I want to utilize a couple of tools that you can take advantage of. Okay. Well, on this webinar, you can take advantage of it. So let me just see it. Let me try it. See if I can pull something up. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, I'll worry about that later. So, sorry, I've got the sniffs. Okay. So one of the platforms, we just had the founder of ZenDrop on a couple of weeks ago. If you missed that webinar, you should definitely check it out by going to your Access Adrian account, going to the PPH Profit Power Hour members area, and you can scroll down and you can check out that webinar. It's pretty cool. And of course, you can watch last week's webinar where I go over a free traffic strategy and a catching on trends for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because make no mistake, there will be trends. And you'll want to watch that. It was a really great webinar. We had lots of phenomenal feedback from that webinar. But ZenDrop is a free platform that anybody can use, okay? I'm an investor in ZenDrop. I love it. I believe in it big time, okay? And ZenDrop is free, but it does have various, levels that you can upgrade to. So Pro, Plus, and Select. Now, these are, if I look at monthly, because most people do monthly, $49 a month and $79 a month. And it unlocks additional features. So like the $79 a month plan unlocks the ability to look at trending products, where ZenDrop's team goes in and hand selects trending products every single month. Now, it's not a gazillion, because the idea is to handpick a few that are actually like they see trending right now. So a lot of you in here, most of you in here, do not have the $79 a month plan. You're on the free plan or the $49 a month plan. So we're going to take a moment. We're going to look inside my account, and I'm essentially going to give you a sneak peek into ZenDrop's $79 plan, where they go over the trendy products. So I did this with Jared a couple weeks ago, but there's some new products in here, and I want to point these out, and I want to review some of these and potential keywords and targeting for products like these, so you can utilize these. You don't have to have the $79 plan to sell these products. You have to have the $79 plan to get access to the trendy products product pick list. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on getting the $79 plan. I could care less what plan you have, right? Do what's best for you. This is by no way and by no means me trying to get you to upgrade to a $79 plan. I'm an investor in ZenDrop. I don't get any money when you upgrade your plan or anything like that. As an investor, I want more users to ZenDrop because that's good for the company. But let's click on trendy products. Now, some of these are the same products that that we saw previously, all right? But they've added some new products in here. And a lot of you right now, you're strapped. You're like, holy cow, it's Black Friday coming up in 10 days, and I don't have any good products to advertise, and I'm just gonna have to come over to AliExpress, and I'm just gonna have to go any, mini, miny, mo. What product should I choose? And then shoot from the hip. Okay, so that strategy, the any, mini, miny, mo strategy, it's actually a good strategy when it's not Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and you really need good products to sell that have a great shot at working. Does that make sense? Right? I throw stuff at the wall all the time to see what sticks. I kind of call it my scorch the earth strategy, where we throw a lot of stuff at the wall and we see what sticks. But we don't have time for that right now. We're too close. Like you should have been doing that weeks ago, when we were going over our plan for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, this was like a while ago, on week 1, where we were talking about finding your niche and identifying products and doing research and all of these things. Like, that's the time you should have been doing all that. So many of you didn't. Many of you maybe not have weren't following me. You weren't on these webinars. So let's look at some of these products and let's see if any of them are simple to advertise. And you can go in and you can find these products. Again, you don't have to have the $79 plan to sell these. You have to have the $79 plan in order to see them as the trendy picks. Okay. So the first one is a beer bottle. What is this? A beer bottle cup squeaky pet toy. This is funny to me because I really apologize. I'm sniffing in the mic. I'm sorry. I saw a viral TikTok video, and that might be why they chose this, of a dog that made friends with a neighbor across apartment buildings. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this video, but the dog was like just obsessed with the neighbor. And the neighbor's kitchen faced their balcony, and they set up a little line. And since the dog became buddies with the dude, he would kind of push over on the line toys to the dog. And the dog's favorite toy ended up being the beer bottle, is what she said. But this is a product cost of $1.28 to $2.66. And depending on where you ship it from, if it's the international shipping or you choose USA shipping, which is a decent time frame, you have a shipping cost of $3.90. Okay. So that said, this product right here, I mean, it's number 1 on their list, and you have to, how can I put this? Don't complicate it. Just don't complicate it. You want to advertise this? It's a trending product, okay? It's called, I can't read, HD King. I don't know what that is. Anyways, doesn't matter. How many people have dogs on this planet? A lot, okay? How many people love beer on this planet? A lot. So what we have is 2 passionate niches combined into one, okay? So what do I mean by that? Instead of this being a regular dog toy, right? A squeaky toy that's a fish or, a ball. This is, if you really think about this on the micro level, this is 2 passion niches combined into one sizzling product, right? And I've always said since 2015, since I released my very first course, your goal is to find a sizzling product and have a sizzling offer, okay? So how would we go about taking this product and advertising it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok? Because TikTok has very similar targeting in it. In 2023, I am going to be teaching you a lot of TikTok advertising on their platform. They just, they have some this year. I planned on teaching it, but they needed to make progress to make it easier for newbies. Anyways, regardless. Let's jump over here to Facebook. Okay, so I'm in Facebook right now, where I'm building a ad campaign. We could just call this the pet toy, beer bottle or beer mug. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say that we are looking for, purchases. Like, that's the goal, is we want to get purchases. All right. So purchases. And, oh, I don't have the right objective selected. Oh, supposed to do the sales objective. This already had this open from last week. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We want the purchase event selected. Set our daily budget. As you all know, you're not, like, I'm not going to waste your time going over the basics like that. and then our age group. Now, college kids have pets, right? Like a lot of college kids get pets when they go to college and they love partying, and that means they love beer, right? So we're gonna take this and we're gonna pop it off to 21 plus. Now, the reason with this particular product, pay very close attention, okay? The reason with this particular product here that we're gonna do 21 up instead of 18 up is because while 18-year-olds may, love beer, they legally cannot drink beer. And Facebook is not going to let us advertise something that references alcohol to people underage. If you hit 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds or 20-year-olds, that will likely get your account suspended. All right. And then what we're going to do is we are going to come over here and we are going to start adding in some of our keywords. So I love my dog. Okay. This is a website, which is a really good keyword. I love my dog. It's going to open up 47 million. No. Ah, rid of audience network. So I was looking at some of the why that's so weird. It shouldn't. Just triple check something. I maybe should have just started a new campaign because this is from last week's training. It says 10 million size, but over here it says 47 million. It usually doesn't do that unless I'm missing something and I'm having a brain screw up right now. Anyways, all right, well, I love my dog on here. And then, because we're about to narrow it down anyways, then we could also come in here and hit define further, and we can type in I love, oh, not coffee, beer. Okay. Beer style, Corona beer. Actually, just for the sake of time, I'm going to open up Interest Scout. Like, why would I do it the manual way when I have Interest Scout? Okay. So I just typed in beer into Interest Scout, okay? This is a software that I created that will like just find all the good keywords on Facebook so I don't have to dig. And so you'll see like morebeer.com, Heavy Seas Beer, Mug Root Beer. Well, that one's probably not going to be good. Beer Advocate, Great American Beer Festival. These are all like some really good, very precise keywords. But let's do beer festival, okay? So if people are going to beer festivals, would you agree that they really like beer? Yeah, more than just the average person that drinks beer. So we'll come over here to Facebook. I'm just going to type in beer festival. I'm going to spell beer because I'm an idiot. Okay, so we have Great American Beer Festival, which is great, 89,000 people, too small for this. Beer Festival is 5 million people. So when we type that in, okay, what it's going to do is it's going to bring our audience down to 5 to 6 million people. Okay, this is called layering. And so now we have people that we know, obviously, if you're visiting a website and you follow a website called I Love My Dog, right? And you also match to a keyword. They call them interests. I call them keywords because I'm like OG from like the Google AdWords days in 2000, 6, advertising on Google. So interest keyword, same thing to me. But people that go to beer festivals are very passionate, obviously, about drinking beer. So who's more likely to buy a beer chew toy for their dog? Someone that has a dog, but and just happens to drink beer socially, or someone that has a dog and absolutely loves beer enough to pay and travel to go to a beer festival. Make sense? Now, there are more keywords that we can get here, that we can dig for, or if you have Interest Scout, then you can use Interest Scout to, bring in more of these keywords that are specific brands of beer, specific, beer events and magazines and article, whatever, right? So we can add this up and we can bring this number up to 10 million, to 12 million, to 50, probably to 20 million people or so using keywords. And also, if we come in here and we type in dog, we know that in Interest Scout, we're going to get a lot of really good, a lot of really good keywords for dogs. So we can build this up. This is just a quick example of how we can advertise one trending product that Zendrop, a fulfillment company, says, yo, this is trending, right? And we want to make sure that at this point in the game, we're not throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks. We want to really feel confident when we launch an ad. We want to feel strongly that when we launch an ad, it's going to work well. So we're not just trying to go with the keyword dog, which will have like 100+ million people, right? And the keyword beer, which will have 100+ million people, because those aren't people that are necessarily passionate, right? So, if I type in dog, I mean, we got 491 million people. You can see that over here on the side. That little box is popping up. 491 million people. If we type in beer, okay, we got 333 million people. So I guess my point is that if you do that, then you don't know what the heck you're doing. Okay, that's the dumbest thing that you could do, is do dogs and then beer. This is why you need to get on trainings like this for me to remind you, hey, go for those precise keywords. And when you have a double niche product of passionate niches, layer those, layer those keywords. So you're hitting an audience of people that love dogs and have dogs, but also really love beer. They can't just love dogs. They have to love dogs and love beer. They can't just love beer. They have to love beer and also love and have a dog. Make sense? Okay. So this product we could easily just add to our website on Zendrop, hit add to import list, boom, 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 boom. You've seen that whole thing. If you don't know how to do it, go back and watch the replay from a couple of weeks ago. Okay. There you go. That's how you advertise this trending product right here. And I mean, you might surprise yourself. I have generated tens of thousands of orders of dog products. Okay. Like, I know the dog niche. If there's any niche that I know, it's the dog niche. Okay. And so you probably want to pay very close attention if I'm ever talking about advertising a dog product. Now, back over here to their trending products, some of the other things like the women fuzzy slippers. This is a product that is trending right now. It's a super broad product because it's Christmas time, and people do these ugly, ugly sweater, tacky Christmas parties and whatnot. This would be a really great, product to sell to that for those people, like a novelty product. And just in general, targeting, I'd probably say targeting 18+ year old women, this thing would probably pop off. But if you don't have a dialed in Facebook pixel, meaning a pixel that is used to finding buyers, then if you go broad, you're probably going to get screwed. Meaning, if you advertise to a broad audience, like I just said, and you're brand new, like your Facebook pixel doesn't know who the buyers are. See, when you're advertising on Facebook, you have a pixel on your Shopify store. And that pixel tracks people that click to your website, that browse products, add products to the shopping cart, and buy products. And it starts to learn who is buying, what type of person is buying, clicking, and actually checking out. So the longer you run your store and the longer you run ads, the more intelligent your pixel gets, and probably the better your ad campaigns will perform in the future on brand new products. So that one's a broad one. So if you were to say, Adrian, well, which one of these would you go for to advertise? I would be like, yo, I would do the beer bottle chew toy, because this one is easy to find an ultra passionate audience. This one is, you're hoping that somebody wants to wear these slippers one night to a tacky Christmas party or Christmas morning when they're opening up gifts. And not even everyone celebrates Christmas, like not everyone celebrates Christmas and does, all of that. So you're missing a big piece of your audience. The mini power bank charger. This one is a great broad one that I would advertise to both men and women, probably a 25 plus demographic, maybe a 30 plus demographic. If I just had to guess, that's a guess, okay? Because this product right here, I could see being a great stocking stuffer, and parents, like, I can't tell you how many weird phone gadgets I've gotten from parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, so on and so forth. So everybody's battery runs out fast these days with the high usage of our phones and social media and using them as cameras. And so you'll see most people have power banks. This one's small, it magnetizes to the back of the phone. But again, it's a broad product. So you're throwing this product out there, just hoping that people will love it, and buy it. Now, the electric milk frother. Okay, so this is a product that you can advertise to a passionate audience, and it is ultra cheap, and it is something that it's not like super unique like the dog toy, but it has to do with coffee. Like, people froth their milk to make coffee, right? So you have the ability to come in here and advertise on Facebook to a very large audience of people that love coffee, right? So 535 million people love coffee, but like coffee houses, coffee bean, coffee culture, coffee preparation, Arabic coffee, specialty coffee. I mean, right out of the gate, even without using Interest Scout, I'm finding baller keywords, coffee lovers, and that's not typical on Facebook. Like, typically on Facebook, you got to dig for the good keywords. Now, obviously, there's more really good keywords. If I come over here to Interest Scout, where did you go, Interest Scout? This will uncover more keywords for coffee, without a doubt. Um, as you can see, a significantly longer list of keywords for coffee, right? So this is a product that you can target to a passionate audience, but it's not super unique. However, if you're advertising this product during the holidays, there's a good chance someone's going to buy it as a stocking stuffer, okay? The men's summer shirt, I know that they're saying that this is trending and stuff. It could work really nicely for work really nicely for like a Christmas gift, but like I would avoid this one. Just my personal, like, if it were me, I would, out of all the options, that would not be the one that I would choose. Yes, some, people will see it and be like, oh my gosh, I love this, but anyways, it doesn't matter. I would just skip this one. Organic hair growth product. What I like about this product is, it appears to solve a problem. Okay. So, it's something that can help with hair regeneration, apparently, or hair rejuvenation. And we all know, we've seen a gazillion infomercials with pictures just like this. And there's a reason we always see those, because they make money. So anything that has the potential to stimulate your hair follicles and, make your hair more healthy, this is always a good product. Now, is this going to be a good Christmas gift or holiday gift? Probably not. Like, if I was balding and I opened up my, present and it was hair regeneration stuff, I'd be like, yo, like this is the worst Christmas present ever, but still a good product nonetheless. Solar garden discs, a great present for mom. Another one, or dad. Another thing is with this, you're able to target people into gardening. And if we jump over to Interest Scout, it's just faster than going to Facebook. Look at how many great keywords there are for gardening. Okay. So you come in here like backyardgardener.com. All right, your backyard gardening source, 1 million people interested in that. So, like, there's some really good keywords for gardening. I'm actually surprised this one didn't bring up a ton, but there's some really, really good solid keywords for gardening. It's a great niche, it's a big niche. Also a great product, but still, dog toy would be my number one pick to test. The cute desk lamp with the cat stuff. Okay, so this product here, uh, cat culture is crazy. Like people that are like into the cat stuff, like you see people wearing cat ears and headphones that look like cat ears and all that stuff, and it just does good. Does good. So like no, it's no surprise that this is a great selling product. And also considering the fact that so many people today are working from home, right? They're not working in offices. They're always looking for stuff to spruce up their home office. This, I think, in 2020 probably would have just absolutely destroyed it significantly more. But even now, I think this is a really hot product. Some of the other ones, the Zen bra, probably avoid it. Matching letter game. Okay, so this looks like a kid's game. Yeah, suitable for people 2 years and above. Everybody's gonna buy stuff for their babies. Like, oh my gosh, my son isn't even here yet. He will be in a couple of weeks. And he's got a bigger wardrobe than I have. He's got tons of books. He's got tons of toys. I mean, dude is gonna come out like and have like more stuff than I've accumulated in 37 years. He'll just have ready for him, or 38 years. So, I mean, anytime you can combine learning with kids, the kids niche, it's probably going to be good because it's a fun game that can teach kids how to identify, I guess, certain things like and spell at the same time. So it's no surprise that this is a trending product. Okay, let's look at some of the other ones here. Solar powered water planter lamp thing, same thing goes. Holy, oh, I can't even believe. Like, when will this stop selling? This has been selling since 2015. Like, that's how you know when a product has stability. Now, this is a very different looking version of the product that was selling in 2016, 2017, 2018. It actually goes flat. It's easy to travel with. It looks a lot more high quality than the traditional ones. So the people that bought all these in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 might want to upgrade because theirs is probably dirty now, or this is a much nicer version. I see people using these here in my neighborhood all the time. And I'm like, really? I can't believe people really use this. Like, it's the craziest thing to me. Like, I would see this and be like, novelty gift. Okay. I don't own a cat. I don't know anything about cats. I love all animals. If you follow me, like I'm posting on my Instagram, people follow me for business, and I'm like talking trash to about people that abuse animals and like trying to like give rewards out to people go abusing animals and whatnot. So um I just don't know much about having a cat as a pet, but what I do know is that these bad boys sell like crazy. People love them. And I guess if your cat likes it in there, power to you. Okay, so that is another one, very easy. Tons of cat keywords. I mean, come back over here, Facebook, type in, cat, and just look at all of, well, not all of these is bring catfish, but look at this. Cat Planet, 449,000 people. Cat Paradise, 543,000 people. You can find some really, really good niche keywords for cat stuff. All right. What else? I'm not even qualified to talk about this one. Like, I don't know anything about this. I'm sure like I could do some research on it and discover this, but like for me, you don't have to know something about a product in order to sell it. You just have to know who the audience is. But I feel like with something like this, you need to know like what the true benefits of it are. To be honest, I really, that one stumps me. I don't know how to advertise that. I could find out, but um, yeah, I don't know. Bread toaster nightlight. I wonder if that's for kids or adults. Dimming capabilities, 15-minute timer, built in. Nightlight is perfect for any room in your home. So it's toast coming out of a toaster. Well, now I'm just curious, okay? I'm very, very curious on if there are people that are obsessed with toasters. There's people obsessed with anything, really. Toaster. There's 8 million people that fall under the category of toaster on Facebook. So, I mean, um, like, I mean, give it a shot. It's a trending product right now. It is cute, but I would want to do a bit more research. The Fit Pro V10 smartwatch, advertising this to fitness people, but also, if I were advertising this right now, I would be advertising this to men and women that are probably 40 plus years old, because I think at 40 plus, you have a kid that is, likely older, right? You're a parent that has a kid that might be 15, 20 years old or older, right? That might be into fitness. And so you're thinking about what's a good gift I can get for my son or my kid or my grandkid, whatever it is. This would be a good product. So, like, the trick with this that I would use, and it doesn't mean that it's going to work, all right, but that I would use is advertising probably and I don't know where the baby boomer demographic starts, but I'd be hitting the baby boomer demo, assuming that they have kids that are old enough to like really use a product like this, and they would buy it for them for Christmas. Okay. Let's look at some of the other ones. We went over the kitchen gadget the other week. You can watch that. The high temperature gloves. I don't know if we went over that the other week when we were going over this, but this is a really cool product. So it looks like it is for people that are doing barbecues, and there is a huge, huge, huge niche of people that barbecue. So barbecue pit boys, 1.9 million people. Dickey's barbecue pit, 864,000. Barbecue restaurant, barbecue pit masters. But also it's not just barbecue, it's grilling. All right. So grilling, 175 million people. We want to pull that down a little bit. So grill, cookout, barbecue grill toast. Let's do cookout. Okay, maybe bring it down to keyword. We play a little bit. Sometimes you got to play a little bit. But still, it is a very, very big niche. So I could see this again as a gift that someone would buy for somebody that does a lot of cooking, grilling, barbecuing, and whatnot. Pain relief, neck thing. I actually have one of these. I've gotten one of these for Christmas. So targeting people with scoliosis or spina bifida and things like that, which you'll be able to find in Facebook. Like if I just come over to Facebook and type in, I spell it wrong, scoliosis. I mean, just type back pain. Ugh, this is why I like using Interest Scout, because you see what Facebook does. unless their API is screwing up right now. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That might be why IntereScout quit pulling in results. So Facebook might be having a hiccup right now because no results were pulling in Facebook, and IntereScout's not pulling any results in. There we go. All right, finally, it got back on track. So, I've done a lot in that space as well. A couple more that we would want to hit. We talked about this. We talked about this the other week. Doorstop alarm. Yes. Okay. So, the doorstop alarm, this one probably be an awesome product, awesome gift. I know parents are going to be buying this for their kids, grandparents are going to be buying it for their kids. You just can't put a price on safety. And hey, like one thing you could do is target high crime areas like LA right now. If you watch the news, and I have a lot of friends that live in LA, I hear is just insanely like people feel unsafe there. I have a lot of friends that left LA just because like their houses were getting broken into. One of my good friends, someone tried to break into his house. So hitting some of those higher crime areas geographically might would work really good for this, or just all around. It's a cool little, as seen on TV style gift. But you can always come in here and instead of just hitting the entire United States, right, you could hit, specific locations, right? So I know you can hit crap. It's freezing. Whatever. You can hit specific locations. So you can hit California, you can hit different states, whatnot. Um, then down here, like I would definitely hit specific locations with that. Let's do a couple more. Well, that's a baby toy that like is interesting, but get the Theragun. We talked about that. The fidget spinner ring, which is pretty cool. Another dog thing, personal safety alarm, um, mushroom glass LED, another cat toy. Yeah, so some of these are redundant, like, you can like take and apply what I've already said, like to the neck and shoulder thing. Drywall taping tool. Oh my God. I tried to hang a bookshelf the other day in Drake's room. That's we're gonna name our little boy. And I put a massive hole in the wall. Maybe that stuff could have helped me out. High bounce, glowing balls. This would be great as just another gift. Yeah. So we went through most of these. I would like again, obviously this is number one for a specific reason. So I would definitely go check this out. Like you've seen all of them. You could go find them on AliExpress, Zendrop, CJ Dropshipping, wherever. They all have the same stuff. It's just Zendrop is, obviously takes care of things faster and guarantees and does all the logistical stuff, and it's like a smooth process. So yeah, that I would say that is it. We are out of time. And that said, just get started. Go launch a product. Take some of these products I reviewed, test them. They're not guaranteed to work. By no means, they're not guaranteed to work, okay? But they're trending right now, and you have to pay 80 bucks a month to even get access to that list. And I just went over it with you. Also, I think I have it right here. If you haven't yet and you want help and you want help building your store, you haven't launched your store yet, you haven't got started yet, my company has a agency that will build your store for you, help you get everything set up so you can launch it, um, help you with all product research, and help you set up all of your email marketing, which we're going to talk about next week. It is a agency that will take care of all of the technical stuff in launching a Shopify store. So you can focus on like trainings like tonight, and you can start really focusing on getting the traffic, right? So they can help you learn a lot of stuff and give you a lot of one-on-one attention when it comes to, you know, learning Facebook ads and launching ads and whatnot. But the biggest part is getting your store built and having it built right with the right settings, having products listed on it the right way. And so if that's something that you need and you want, you can book a call with one of my guys at profitph.com/call and learn about our accelerator program and how our agency can build your store for you. We want to advertise it for you, okay? We're not saying that if you build a store, you know, you're going to make a bunch of money. As a matter of fact, we're not saying that you'll make a single sale, because making a sale means you have to get out there and market the store, which we will help you learn, and we will educate you on. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm educating you on marketing for free, right? So if you want to learn about that program and you want to have more help, not just one webinar a week, but help from someone's one-on-one that can really answer your questions and actually help you launch all of this, book a call, talk with my team, see if it's a good fit for you. Not free, okay? Definitely not free, okay? And if you ask them, how much money will I make in 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks? They're gonna say, well, let's just say zero, because I don't know what the heck you're going to do, right? So you can't go in there asking silly questions like that, because they're impossible to answer. Fact is that if you do nothing, then nothing will happen. But we can help you build your store, launch it, take care of the tech stuff, so you can actually start doing something. So you can actually start, you know, focusing on traffic instead of being paralyzed by building. So go ahead, book a call if you have not yet. My team will be happy to explain it all to you and see if it's a good fit for you. And I don't want to promise they can build a store before Black Friday. I mean, we're getting too close, but either way, think about Christmas, holidays, New Year's, all that. You want to get ready. So that is it for now. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. I will see you next week. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I really look forward to showing you next week my email marketing campaign. I'm going to draw it out step by step by step by step by step, completely free. And you can copy it if you want it. It's my exact email marketing strategy for Black Friday, Cyber Monday that will automate everything. Okay, that's it. Again, I love you all. Thank you all so much for the support this week for my birthday, and I'll see you next week. Good night.